Hi everyone, I'm Jeff Teague in Raleigh, North Carolina. This is AutoJeff Reviews. Today we're going to look at the low level and the high level of Hyundai's very first electric car. Boy, have I liked what I've seen. So we're going to compare, contrast, so you can see the differences at the lower entry level and the highest level. Let's go. I'm going to break this video into sections so that you know exactly where you want to go, what kind of research you want to do. We're going to start right here with our first volunteer of the day, 2022 IONIQ 5 SE model in Atlas White. Our next victim, competitor, is the Limited in Cyber Gray. Our first section is going to be pricing. You got to know where you fall on the budget line here. There are 3 different trim levels: SE, SEL, and Limited. SE, Limited. They start at $44,000, so the SE can start at $44,000 in rear-wheel drive. Then you'll add in $3,500 if you want to bump up to the all-wheel drive. And then this one right here, the Limited, that goes all the way to $51,100, and you add in $3,900 if you want to add in all-wheel drive. And then, spoiler alert, coming attraction, show the trailer. We've got SE standard range. That's going to become the new, we'll call it entry level, because it has less power, but it costs starting under $40,000. Could be appealing. In this next section, I'm going to walk around the vehicle so you can see just how one of a kind, how unique the IONIQ 5 is. This is unlike any other vehicle you've seen. You'll see a theme if you've seen other reviews: pixels, squares, boxes. There's a theme inside and outside. We can probably pick up some differences between Limited and SE immediately. By the way, front license plate frames, not standard. That's just on these particular vehicles from Kia of Raleigh. So take a look here. And now we're going to get to a section I call Fast Facts. In Fast Facts, I'm going to tell you power, charging, basic things that you might want to know as you're researching the vehicle. For example, we're going to base our power based on whether you choose rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. All-wheel drive is going to give you more power, but a shorter range. This is interesting. So if you get the rear-wheel drive, you'll get 225 horsepower, 258 pound-feet of torque. But if you choose all-wheel drive, it jumps up considerably. 320 horsepower, 446 pound-feet of torque. This thing's a monster. It can fly. Now this is kind of cool. One of the cool features we'll be talking about today. Oh, if you get rear-wheel drive, this one's all-wheel drive, but if you get rear-wheel drive, you're going to be able to get up to 303 miles on an all-electric range. Now for the Limited's turn. Oh, this one, if it's all-wheel drive, or that one, if it's all-wheel drive, gets about 255, 256 miles on an all-electric range. And how fast is this sucker? Well, if you get the all-wheel drive, it goes 0 to, as Hyundai puts it, 62 miles per hour in 5.2 seconds. That's faster than the equivalent power of 1.21 gigawatts. Great Scott! Top speed, 115 miles per hour. And here, we've got 5 boxes, 5 pixels, like an 80s Atari 2600 game. What? Well, let's open it up, and I'm going to show you more pixels. We're going to see 100 billion times of pixels because we've got them right here. Well, several different types of charging. You can do, if you do an 800 volt ultra-fast charger, 5 minutes of charging on this can get you 68 miles of range. You can also go from 10% charge to 80% charge in 18 minutes. Now let's look at some other types of charging. You can do 400 volts, 25 minutes that takes to get from 10% to 80%. And then if you use a level 2 charger, 240 volt, 6 hours, 43 minutes can go from 10% to 100% with the onboard 10.9 kilowatt charger. There are even ways to plug in and charge devices like TVs, espresso makers, your phone, who knows what else. Woo, baby! Also, you can charge, if it needs it, another EV vehicle from the vehicle. Mind blown. Mic drop. We're going to look inside the SE. You'll see it has stain-resistant cloth seats. And this is one of the most unique vehicles that you will ever look at, evaluate, sit in. Look at the flat floor. Look how much room there is in the back seat space. Over 39 inches of rear seat legroom in the IONIQ 5. I see so many pixel patterns. It's crazy. Look at the dual 12.3-inch information display and navigation touchscreen. Time for the limited. We're about to pick apart the vehicles and show differences between the two trim levels. The first being inside. Inside's going to have a lot of different changes because we have to justify that several $1,000 price increase when you go from the lowest to the highest. This has what's called H-Tex leatherette. It feels very comfortable, I'll tell you that much. But then again, so do the cloth seats. This also has the Bose speaker system. I see rear USB ports for charging. I'll bet the center console can move forward and backward. That would be crazy, right? We're gonna compare the front ends here because we gotta see how they're the same, how they're different, right? One of the things that they both have is a clamshell hood design. I just like the title. I had to get it out there. But look at these lines. It has such unique, as Doug DeMuro would say, quirky lines. We've got this bold cut up right here. You'll see down the side it has like a slash, like Jason at Camp Crystal Lake is whoosh, slashing right through it. You'll see that on the profile. Let's take a look at the front ends and see how they're different. They both have 6.1-inch ground clearance. Then this one here, they both have LED lights and they're in that pixelated shape. Let's start with the SE model, and we do have to show off that clamshell hood design and see that Jason Crystal Lake whoosh, slash right there. Look at these pixelated. It's not just in the front, it's all along the housing. Really cool. I feel like I'm playing like Cubert or Tetris or something like that. More pixels all the way through the front end. I'll show you the differences in how the turn signals work as well. It's very unique. Spoiler down here. We can see it's got a silver metallic lower bumper. It also has active grille shutters. They help cool that lithium-ion battery, help with airflow. And here we're going to see some upgrades. Now, I know on the camera it probably makes it look like the lights are moving and changing. They're not. That's just how it's being filmed. It's got that all-around view monitor, the perimeter monitor. It's got front parking sensors. And then look here, this is different. We're going to see this metallic accent around the fenders, around the back. And then this not only has LED lights, LED daytime running lights, but it's also got these LED accent lights. And this is something so subtle that we can't see unless I'm reviewing it at nighttime. Let's see if I can show that. I don't know how oh yeah, there we go. Woo! Look at that, it goes all the way across. Now, which one do you like better? Let's look at the turn signals. Okay, which one of these do you like better? Do you like the lower turn signal like the SE offers, or do you like the higher, more traditional turn signal there? Let's go on the side mirrors. They both have turn signals. Again, more pixels. Do you like my pixels? In the side mirror, you're also going to see that this one does not have a side camera because that does not have the 360 perimeter view monitor. This one has it. Ooh, and look, flush door handles. That's when they're unlocked. Ooh, now what are you thinking? And look at the differences here in the fenders and the wheels. We'll talk about those, don't worry. The side profiles, they're going to seem relatively the same, but I'm going to show you some ways that they're very different. Let's start with the wheels, since I already sort of hinted that there might be a difference. For a lot of people, wheel size, wheel color, wheel design, that makes a big difference to somebody whether they decide to purchase it or not, and this could be a factor in your decision. If you get the SE model, it only comes with 19-inch wheels, and to me it looks like, which weapon do you want? Like a throwing star? Or do you want something like a table saw blade? If you get the limited rear wheel drive, you'll come with 19-inch wheels on your ride. You'll get 20-inch kicks. These 20-inch, boy, there's a lot going on here. Look at this pattern. So you get two-tone really, and then these are 20-inch wheels along with 255 45 R20 tires. SE comes with 19-inch two-tone wheels. The primary color, of course, being gloss black, just as you see there by the pollen's getting there. These are 235 55 R19 tires. And then along with that, we're gonna see differences in the fenders. We've got that same consistent silver gray metallic accent with these cut up lines here. It's a real technical term, right? Or you can get matte black. You'll see the same design. So which one are you gonna pick? We're gonna get to this, but again, we'll start at the back. The back area is next. But look how this profile looks. And look at all of the lines that cut across down below, through the center, and this bold chiseled out one here all the way along. This one comes standard with rear cross traffic alerting, and then it also has standard blind spot monitor, which will be right here, but it does not have the blind view monitor camera standard that the Limited does. And I really want to show you that blind spot monitor camera. This one's going to also have gloss black accents, but they're mixed in, instead of the matte black, with that same metallic accent piece all along the bottom. Man, that is freaking cool. I'll show you something else. SE, can we see that? No roof, has a roof, no moonroof. This has what's called a vision roof. We'll show that a little bit later. Why not show it now? Then we're gonna show the blind spot monitor, and now the blind spot monitor camera. So let's turn it on. This is the Limited. Ooh. I'm gonna go through and show the entire interior. That'll be later. Oh, look at that. When we turn the turn signal on to the left, it shows our blind spot, even when we're driving. So now you can know if the coast is really clear. Let's go to the right. To the left, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right. Again, in the mold of 80s pixelated games, and that Adam Sandler movie too, we've got this twin array spoiler here, but we've got more pixels on these LED lights that you see all the way across and down below. Everything about it looks so futuristic. One thing you'll notice, they both have parking sensors in the back. This one also has the parking sensors in the front. So many safety features to talk about. Then this one right here, it even says it right here, so you know. Tailgate release button, backup camera right here. And then we've got, I believe, 27.2 maybe cubic feet of storage space with the seats up, and even more than that, more than double with the seats down. And then this one here, it just has plenty of silver metallic accents all the way around, and it has hands-free power liftgate. I'll just operate this one so you can see off of the key. Pretty cool, right? Hands-free, even better. And I'm just gonna back these up so you can see as well. Put our flashers on. Put it in reverse. Back that bleep up. Back that bleep up. Put on flashers. Got some turn signals going on here. All right, let's park it. Both trim levels come with a towing capacity of 1,650 pounds. Both trim levels have a curb-to-curb turning circle of 39.3 feet. McPherson struts in the front, multi-link, 5-link suspension in the back. Woo! 4-wheel disc brakes. Another special aspect about this vehicle is we don't have the engine, since we've got electric motor power taking up all that space in there. You can use 0.85 cubic feet of storage in the front trunk compartment, or FRUNK as it's called. Frankenstein, can we do that? Can we go there? We're gonna open it up like this. Opens up with the lifts. This is such a quiet vehicle. Low speeds, high speeds, you don't hear a lot of wind noise, you don't hear a lot of road noise or engine noise, of course. Look at that. We finally get to see what's in here. EV. If we forgot it was an electric vehicle, now we'll remember. It is. It is open because, oh! So I don't know what's really practical to actually put in here and want to open up the hood to get in there. But maybe you can find something, especially on road trips. People are fighting for whatever kind of space they can get. If you want a little secret to what's underneath, let's do it. I mean, it says open. Oh, wow. Now that's the money shot. That's what we came here for. Inside, with the second row seats down, you'll have 59.3 cubic feet of storage, 27.2 with the seats up. It's tall, it's wide. I like the possibilities of what we can do here. What can we do here? Oh, look at that. We've got more storage. Woo! Underneath here. So you can either take this off and store down, go down, or you can use it like a shelf and just hide things that you don't want people to see, like on vacations, hide your cameras in there or something like that. Nice. Hi. For rear seat legroom, 39.4 inches of rear seat legroom. It's plenty. I'm 5'8". This is good. There's a little bit less room when you have the vision roof for headroom, as you'd expect with some sunroofs, moonroofs, vision roofs like this. But this is with the seat all the way back. Still got plenty of room. Can I recline? I can go forward. I can recline a little bit here, but the seats are very comfortable. Remember, this is the H-Tex leatherette. This is a flat floor, so this is no hump that you have to kind of navigate around. And then you can actually move this console forward and backward like that to give yourself much more room. That was cool. And then this, of course, is an extreme the other way, where we've got the seat all the way forward, but I have plenty of room. And again, the seats are really comfortable. This is the SE interior tour part. We got to know what's standard on this thing. Interesting design here. It does not have ambient lighting. You'll find that the Limited does. And then we've got these cool lines all the way across. It's funky. It is quirky. Doug DeMero, you're right. And then we've got bottle holders right there. This is for the back of the seat. There'll be top tethers behind the seats for child safety seats, including right here for your child latches. Is there an armrest? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Little cup holders, but that might be what you'd expect. Kind of hard. A little soft. It's firm. Let's call it firm. It's like Tom Cruise, the Firm. Then we've got nets here. N-E-T, net. A little bit of storage down below, and then 2 USB-A charging ports. Surprised to not see USB-C, at least one of them, since things are going that way a lot. Metallic accents throughout. This does not have second row sunshades. You'll see that standard on our friend Limited. This console is stationary. It does not go forward and backward like the Limited does. They both have the 12.3-inch twin screens. I married a twin. She's identical to her sister. These look identical. They're really cool. But look at this futuristic design here. It's kind of like a retro futuristic, really. I see more charging. No auto-dimming rear view mirror or home link. Good visibility. Let's go to the front. These seats are also quite comfortable, although personally I do prefer the seating in the Limited, but they're both good. They both feel nice. See, gray accent stitching to kind of break up the black and dark gray. Does not have a power operated passenger seat. I think we'll find a difference there with our friend Limited. You can pump this up and then down as well. Let's look in here. Ooh, window sticker, baby. I like that. If the Limited has a window sticker, I'll also show that part as well. So we've got USB, we've got 12-volt circular, we've got some storage here. No wireless charging pad. They both do Android Auto, they both do Apple CarPlay. Nice deep cup holders here. More USB-A. I haven't found any USB-Cs. I don't think they have any. I think they've got 1 data and 4 charging. It's an interesting design there. Okay, I like that design. It's simple, but there are many stages to it, if that makes sense. Here's just a little example of what we can deal with. Just like behind the steering wheel, a multi-information display, a digital display. It's going to show lots of pieces of information. Let's show just a few things that we can do with this because it's really quite involved. There's voice recognition, which is really cool. You can give it all sorts of different commands. This one here, it does have heated seats. Watch this. Warmer, and then we can pop it like that. Just like this. We can go to our climate, like that. Driver temperature, passenger temperature. It's pretty cool stuff. Actually, it's really easy to use. We've got map, navigation, media, we've got tuning. Ooh, I like that. I don't want this on though. This one right here, it does have the camera that we can see. Looking around here for rear guidance. I'm looking for guidance. And then our parking sonar as well. These controls, real easy to use. Here's how you control your drive modes. We can go sport, normal, eco. Eco gives you better gas mileage. If we hold down the button, it goes to snow mode. We'll go back to normal. And it changes just a little bit. More pixels. We see them everywhere. No Hyundai symbol. Let's try the horn. There we go. I was like, how do I do that? This one right here, this is interesting. Drive, neutral, reverse, park, and here's how you do it. Park is here, and then we do drive and reverse by flipping this up or down or getting into neutral. Look at the silver tips here. That's really unique. It looks upscale to me. And then of course we've got our lights over here. Very cool. This is AM, FM, Sirius XM, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Has a traditional rear view mirror. Got some pocket lights there. And then over here, we've got mirrors that are lighted. See if this has a slider on it. Yeah, it does. Most things do, but sometimes I'm surprised that they don't. Let's look at the visibility. It's quite good. It's quite good. On the SE, we have a friend here, a power driver seat, although it's not quite as involved as the Limited. So you can go forward, backward, and it does it pretty quick. Up, down, twist it, bop it, pull it. Got lumbar support. See how far this reclines. Just the weirdest feature is on the Limited, you'll see that it actually has a relaxation mode where you can actually chill out with a leg support. It's like a mini lazy boy. This does not have power side folding mirrors. Now Limited's gonna have a lot more features on it, but this one is very well equipped and it's at a lower price range. So let's compare that to our friend Limited. Limited interior tour, this is the SE. And then this one has more functions. It can even help you with smart parking assist. It can park you forward with you standing on the side. It can park you backward. Pretty cool stuff. So it's locked right now. So as I walk up to it, it automatically unlocked the doors, and then power folding mirror. Oh, me likey, let's get inside. That's right, yes, let's get inside here. All right, now watch this. Comes out rather slowly, but we have under leg support. We can chill out and recline. Oh yeah. That's nice. So I guess you could relax at the end of a long road trip if you needed to stop a little bit. But it can go forward. Again, I'm 5'8". It can go forward. It can go up, back, twist it, and then lumbar support as well. And then here we do have a power passenger seat. So we can go up, down, forward, backward. We can twist it, the back of the seat, and then lumbar support as well. Bose premium sound. I'm always impressed when I see that type of sound system. Look at the accent piece here, more pixels. Oh, look at this. Sunshade, baby. Woo! That's standard. That's standard. Looks kind of funky because I got the seats all arranged in different spots. This is just a one-of-a-kind, very spacious. It's more spacious than I ever could have expected in here. Now remember how I told you the console goes forward and backward and I showed you a different angle? Well, what we do is we pull this lever and you can slide it back. I think it's 5.5 inches. All right, we've got more USB action going on here. We've also got a wireless charging pad. Oh, Chi. Chi is for cookie. It's good enough for me. These seats are very nice. And then look, they've got almost like a cord design here. That really stands out from the black seating. The back part is going to be relatively the same. Got that bright accent piece that stays consistent all the way through the cabin. IONIQ 5. How would you configure this vehicle here? And then look at our vision roof. You can close the shade. It's like Hans Gruber in Die Hard, shoot the glass. Maybe it's not like that. I just wanted to say, shoot the glass. The other thing we'll definitely want to point out here, rear air vents in the Limited. Where are they over here? What? Holla. If there's a tab, I'm going to pull it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it. Is this what we call throwing shade? I think it is. And then let's look in more closely. Memory position seating, 2 spots. We've got power folding, plane, power folding, side mirrors standard. It's a loud one. Bose, Bose, Bo knows. Look at all these controls here. And again, this is very different. Got metallic accents. Look at that. Got a magnetic piece right here so that you can actually put things magnetic right there, stick them on. I was almost wondering if I could put my Apple Watch charger. Ooh, that's risky. Look what I've done today. Could I put the charger right up against here because it is magnetic? That's something I got to figure out. Leather wrapped steering wheel. This has the heads up display. You can tell because there'll be a projector right there. It can tell you things like safety features, navigation. All right, there we go. So we've got our lane warning. We've got 0 miles per hour. It's set for height. You could also change the height settings as well. We might as well look up top here because I do want to show you. So futuristic. I love a lot of these electric powered vehicles because, oh, whoa, no way. What? Oh, that is freaking cool, my friends. I have never seen that. Now, if you guys have seen that before, well, I'll try to temper my enthusiasm. That was sweet. Then we've got HomeLink, auto dimming rear view mirrors. I'm a nut job. Maybe that's why you watch. Maybe that's why you'll turn it away. But I'm crazy. Sliders. All right, let's go down here. We've got heated and ventilated cooled seats as well. Huh. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm digging this. Ba 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 ba. I'm loving it. That's neat. Yeah, I'm impressed. Real impressed. By the way, please don't forget, Fred Anderson Kia of Raleigh. That's who loaned me this vehicle. Go to kiaofraleigh.com. Now look at this. We have the multi-view camera here, standard on the Limited. Watch this. And then let's check out the multi-view camera because that's important to see. We can see a lot that's going on. We can see the sides, the front. Ooh, that's cool. Now watch this. Do I want a bird's eye overhead? I think I'll just play with this. Is this making you guys sick? Oh. Wow, I like that. I'm digging that. And then we can zoom in, zoom out, and then you can change settings as well. Now here we've got different drive modes, normal, eco, sport, and then please remember as we put it into drive, twist that stock here. If we start going and turn on the turn signal, remember it shows us blind spot view. I love it. I love it. This is the window sticker to the SE. I do not have that one provided on the Limited, so I just can't show you. Let's talk about rear-wheel drive MPG-E, that's with electricity, versus, all-wheel drive. So we've got rear-wheel drive and all-wheel drive. This is all-wheel drive. The fuel economy combined is 98. Then we've got 110 in the city, 87 on the highway. And then look at this here, 256 miles on an electric charge. Okay, so let's go over here. This is so new that we're not going to have a lot of safety features and things like that quite yet. Atlas white. Then we've got standard features here because it's an SE. Look at all the advanced, safety features. Feel free to stop the video anytime you want to so you can see what's standard in this. We're going to add it in comfort and convenience. So here we go. Once it get it all added in, remember you do have a, I think it's $3,500 charge, I said, for the all-wheel drive that you see here versus rear-wheel drive. So that puts this one down to, or up to, $49,170 once you get the delivery to the dealerships. And going back here, the rear-wheel drive, that's going to give you better fuel economy. This will be 114 combined, 132 city, 98 highway. So there you have it. Many of the differences between SE without the SEL in the middle and then the Limited. Which one are you picking? Limited? SE? Tell me why. Tell me what you liked about it. Is this your first time seeing IONIQ 5? Wow, I have learned so much about it. I really like it. It's so out there. It's so unique, quirky, trendy, whatever you want to call it. It's cool. So thanks so much for watching. Leave a comment and let me know anything that you saw that stood out to you, which one you'd pick, what you liked, what features are like, what? All right, hit subscribe if you're new. If you're returning with me, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. And I'm on Instagram and TikTok at AutoJeff Reviews. So thanks. I'll see you next review. Woo!